So students, in the last video we have discussed about 38 questions of reproduction in lower and higher plants. So let us go for the rest of the questions here. We'll start here with the question number 39. Okay, see what is the question given here. Which one of the following usually does not promote self-pollination? So for this purpose, you are supposed to revise the definition of pollination, self-pollination, cross-pollination, the different types of the cross-pollination, etc., etc. Okay. So what is given in the question? That usually which does not promote the self-pollination. You know, pollination is transfer of the pollen grains from one flower to another, right? So let us see what are the things which are given here. Number one option is bisexuality. Number two is homogamy. Number three is protandry. And next is cleistogamy. Okay. So what should be your answer? So your answer here is, which is avoiding the self-pollination here, is that is protandry. Okay, you should know, you should prepare the chart for this so that you will be able to trace out all the types of what here pollination. So for question number 39, our answer here is C. C is the correct answer. Next question. Given are the two statements here, and we are supposed to select the correct statements, right? What is statement number one? Statement number one is cross-pollination generates genetically uniform offsprings, right? Number two statement, that is continued self-pollination results in inbreeding depression. Okay, read both these statements very perfectly and try to choose the correct one here. Okay, can you guess which will be the correct option here? So you know that the statement number one is incorrect and statement number two is correct, right? So what is your answer here? That fourth, D is the correct answer here. Okay, this is not correct. Cross pollination, okay, genetically uniform, you know that cross pollination will give you variation, so there is no question of genetically similar offsprings, right? And here this is correct here. If you are going to continue the self pollination here, it may give you depression. What is the meaning of depression? It will not give you the improved varieties of the crops, improved varieties of the crops along with variations. Got it? So this is what the correct, and D is your correct answer. Okay, note down that question number 40, D is the correct answer. Let us go for the next. Okay, next question number 41. Which of the following outbreeding device is found in Gloriza? Okay, so you should know that which kind of things are available here, and that is nothing but what here, protandry. Okay, so remember straight away this will be the correct answer. A is the correct answer for this. Now question number 42. Pollen grains of other flowers germinate rapidly over the stigma than pollen grains from the same flower is dash. So what are the options given? A is dichogamy. Number two is self-fertility. Next is hercogamy, and next is what here? Prepotency. So what is your correct answer here? Your correct answer is prepotency. This is the term which is used here, that if pollen grains of the other, okay, which are giving you the germination on the stigma of the pollen grains from the same flower. So this is the correct answer. Okay, question number 42. Write down, dear students, you should write down all the answers very perfectly in your notebook. So 42 का answer है D. D is the correct answer. Next, 43. See the question number 43 here. Read the question carefully. What is the statement given here? Compatibility and incompatibility. Compatibility and incompatibility of pollen pistil is determined by. Okay, that is option A is sucrose. Then option B is nutrients. Next is special proteins, and D is water. So what should be your answer? That you are getting the very special proteins here to determine the compatibility and incompatibility of pollen pistil interaction. Okay, remember this statement very perfectly. C is the correct answer. Okay, next, growth of the pollen tube. Read the question carefully. Growth of the pollen tube is in ovule is guided by the secretions of dash. Number A, polar nuclei. Number 2, you have egg. Next is antipodals, and last is synergids. So you know that synergids are going to be very important here, which will give the guidance for the pollen tube. Whenever the pollen tube is entering, whenever the pollen tube is piercing, it will be the best navigator here, so that there will be best fertilization. So what should be your answer here? Synergids. Okay, growth of the pollen tube in the ovule is guided by the secretions of synergids. Note down the answer. Okay, for 44, D is your correct answer. Okay, next. Next, 45. The process during the double fertilization. You know the process of double fertilization. One of the male gamete will unite with the secondary nucleus, and another male gamete will unite with the egg cell. You know the process of double fertilization. What they are asking us? During the process of double fertilization, which non-motile male gametes are carried through the hollow pollen tube is called as. So what should be your answer here? For the answer, that is called as sphenogamy. Okay, the process during which double fertilization. You know the meaning of double fertilization. If this is your embryo sac, okay, if this is your secondary nucleus, this is the egg cell, and these are the antipodal cells here. Okay, so, and I'm sorry, synergids. So what should be the thing here? What is double fertilization? When the pollen tube is entering here, okay, one of the male gamete is going to unite with this one, and another male gamete is going to unite with this one. This is called as double fertilization, and this is nothing but, this is the term which is used here, sphenogamy. What is the answer here? D is the correct answer. The process of double fertilization in which non-motile male gametes, these male gametes are non-motile because they are carried via pollen tube, okay, and they are piercing here. This pollen tube is going to pierce the ovule, and it will give you the process of fertilization. Got it? Then the next question, number 46. What is question number 46 here? Let us see what is the question number 46. So they have given us the different steps. We are supposed to choose the correct option amongst the given one. So can you read? Take few seconds to read this. What is A option? Formation of the embryo, syngamy, triple fusion, development of seed, and development of endosperm. What is B? Syngamy, triple fusion, development of endosperm, formation of embryo, and development of seed. What is D option? Triple fusion, development of endosperm, syngamy, development of seed, and formation of embryo. Syngamy, formation of embryo, triple fusion, development of endosperm, and development of seed. So dear students, you should know the perfect sequence. Okay, such kind of questions are very common in your exam. So you should have the proper option which is given here. So we have the answer is B here. B is the correct answer. Syngamy, triple fusion, then you will have the development of the endosperm, then there will be formation of embryo, and after that you are getting the seed formation. So this is the correct sequence. Remember this. So for question number 46, B is the correct answer here. Okay. So please note down the answer. Read it once. You just read it once and please note down the answer here very perfectly. So have you written here that here your answer is straight away B. B is the correct answer. Okay, B is the correct answer. Next, 47, question number 47. Product of generative fertilization during double fertilization is dash. So let us see what are the options. Zygote, PEN, primary endospermic nucleus, then perisperm and embryo sac. So your answer here is very clear. It's nothing but what here is zygote. Okay. After the process of fertilization, there will be formation of zygote. Remember this. It's very easy. Nothing is difficult here. Next is choose the correct statement with regards to the events in sexual reproduction in angiosperm. So you can read the question, read the statements very perfectly. And you are supposed to have the correct statements here. See, what is statement number 1? Statement number 1 is formation of dissimilar gametes. Got it? Number 2 is meiotic divisions in the zygote. Next, formation of the haploid embryo after fertilization. And last is, fourth is fusion of one male gamete with secondary nucleus to form the PEN, and next is fusion of one male gamete with an egg to form the diploid zygote. So let us see which are the correct one. Any guess? So which is the correct answer? So we have correct answer is A. A, number 1 is correct here. Of course, formation of dissimilar gametes. Number 2 is fourth, fusion of male gamete with secondary nucleus to form PEN. This is also true. And we have, this is fusion of one male gamete with egg to give you the formation of diploid zygote. Very, very simple. So what should be your answer? Your answer here is A. This is the correct answer. Now, which is the next one? 49. Okay, you can go for the question number 49. Which one of the following is the unique feature, unique character of angiosperm? So, read the statements here. Number 1 statement is fusion of fusion of motile male gamete with non-motile female gamete. Next, fusion of second male gamete with secondary nucleus. Presence of female gametophyte inside the ovule, not enclosed by the ovary, and formation of endosperm before fertilization. Got it? So what should be your correct answer here? So your correct answer here is B. Fusion of second male gamete is with the secondary nucleus. So this will be the correct answer. So students, what I want here that you should know the process of double fertilization, the events during the double fertilization, what happens after the fertilization, what are the post-fertilization changes. I think you should prepare a chart and you should prepare a mind map. Mind map will be the best navigator to solve such kind of questions, right? So B is the correct answer. Next, question number 50. What they are asking us here is incorrect statement. What is the incorrect statement regarding the process of fertilization? Let us see what are the statements given here. So, statement number 1, it was discovered by Narayan. Then entry of the pollen tube occurs through the either micropyle, chalaza and integument. So students, for this they have given the diagram. Entry of the pollen tube through the chalaza, through the integument and through the micropylar end. So you should remember those diagrams here. Next, endosperm supplies the nourishment during the development of embryo, and primary endosperm nucleus is diploid. So what should be the answer here? So D is the correct answer. Primary endospermic nucleus is diploid in condition. So this is what the wrong, but this is your correct answer. Got it? So you should remember perfectly. Next, coconut water is, question number 51. Coconut water is persistent nucellus, then liquid mesocarp, and cell sap, and liquid endosperm. So what should be your correct answer? Your coconut water is a liquid endosperm. Make a star for this. They are asking you such kind of questions. Remember this, that what is the role of mesocarp, what is the role of pericarp, how the nature is there of the endocarp. So please remember, in angiosperm, every layer has got the great importance, and in different plants you will get different nature of pericarp, mesocarp and endocarp. Okay, so in coconut water, it's liquid endosperm. Whatever liquid we are drinking, it's the endosperm here of this. Next, question number 52. In angiospermic ovule, which of the following are nutritive in function? So, number 1 is micropyle funiculus, then nucellus and endosperm, integuments and raphe, chalaza and hilum. So, what should be the function here? Should remember all the functions of what here? Parts of the ovule. So, your correct answer here is nucellus and endosperm, right? In the angiospermic ovule, they are providing the nourishment. This nourishment is given to the developing embryo. You know what are the changes which will be there in monocot embryo, in dicot embryo, and how there will be the development. So totally development will be there, that which part is providing the nourishment to the embryo. Got it? So this nucellus and endosperm. So they are giving you the best thing over here. Now watch the diagram carefully. What is this diagram here? This diagram is giving you number 1, number 2 and number 3. So in your textbook, you have the complete development of monocot embryo and you have the complete development of dicot embryo. So dear students, please, okay, you are supposed to draw these diagrams very perfectly so that you will remember each and every part in that diagram, that how the cotyledons are getting formed here, what about the embryonic development, what about the suspensor and all these things. Okay, so let us see what is given here in the diagram. So for 53, we have the correct answer is D. Number 1, okay, this is the suspensor. Number 2 is, this is the radicle. And number 3, this part will be the part of what here? Cotyledon. Okay, so observe the diagram carefully and please note down all the changes over here. I'm giving you a few seconds to note down the suspensor, radicle and cotyledons. Remember this. Diagram based questions are going to be very, very important. So your answer for 53 is D. D is the correct answer. Next, question number 54. In the development of angiospermic embryo, the lower titer of the 4 cells of the octant forms dash. So what should be your answer here? So you have C is the correct answer, hypocotyl and radicle. Okay, development of angiospermic and embryo, 4 cells of the octant here. So C is the correct answer. Please note down that C is the correct answer. Okay, now one more question is diagram based question. See the diagram carefully. What is given in the diagram? Just see what is given in the diagram, X, Y and Z. And we are supposed to identify the things over here. So for this purpose, what should be your answer? Okay. Now see, here B is the correct answer. X will be the aileron layer, then Y will be the scutellum, okay, and Z will be the radical. See, note down the changes. Okay, students, note down all the changes here. What is X, what is Y, and what is Z. Got it? So you should be doing all the diagrams very, very perfectly. See, diagram based questions are very, very important. So all the labels for all the diagrams, you should be able to do it perfectly. Got it? So for question number 55, you have B is the correct answer. Note down the answer in your notebook. Okay. Next, question number 56. Which of the following does not occur in ovary after double fertilization? What are the options given here? See the options. Ovary and wall of the wall forms pericarp. Integuments form seed coat. Then ovule forms perisperm. See here, post fertilization changes, you are supposed to prepare the chart. You are supposed to prepare the mind map. Okay. Next is ovary forms fruit. So what is your answer? Ovule forms the perisperm, okay, which does not occur in the ovary after double fertilization. Note down all the changes, right? Next, 57. Adventitious embryony is seen in, what are the options given? Mango orange taxicum, mango orange nicotiana, then nicotiana, mango and taxicum, and mango orange and lemon. So what should be your correct answer? You know that D is the correct answer, mango orange and lemon. So adventitive polyembryony. Students, at least five examples of each type of fertilization you will be remembering perfectly. Okay, polyembryony, adventitious embryony and all, right? Next, question number 58. Which of the following plants produced by non-recurrent apomixis does not produce sexually? So you will be remembering these examples very perfectly, what are given here. Mango, orange, then lemon and nicotiana. So D is the correct answer. Please note down the examples very perfectly. These are very, very simple. Okay, you are just you have to remember only examples, but remember very perfectly. Got it? Next, question number 60. Question number 59. Recurrent apomixis is in dash. Recurrent apomixis is given here in taxicum. Remember the example. Very, very simple. You just remember the example. That's it. Okay. Next. Parthenocarpy is induced in the fertilized ovary due to production of dash. So parthenocarpy, you know that development of the fruit without fertilization. So dear students, please at least five examples of each type you have to remember. So examples you will be remembering, but here we are dealing with the hormones. IAA, IBA, NAA and 2,4-D. So parthenocarpy is induced by IAA. What is IAA? Indole acetic acid. Indole acetic acid, right? What is IBA? Indole butyric acid. Okay, so all the short forms you will be remembering, but our answer here is for the induction, for the development of good parthenocarpic results you are getting by the application of indole acetic acid. Remember this. Okay, next. In a flower, okay, so lanum, the anther is diathysious and tetralocular. Tetralocular means what? You are getting four means lobules in that. If the total number of pollen grains produces 160, what will be has been the number of pollen mother cells per microsporangium considering 100% equality and variability? So what should be your answer? Very, very simple. You should have 10, of course, because you know that in each pollen sac you are getting the tetrad, and if you are getting 160 here, so 100% it will be what here? 10. Got it? Very, very simple calculation. Next, How many pollen grains can be produced from Diotheus tetrasporogenate anther with 30 microspore mother cells in each of the chamber? So obviously, how many you should have here? That is 640. 480. Got it? Very simple. In the Diotheus and tetrasporogenate. Okay. So obviously, yes, it should be 480. Very simple calculation. Okay. Next, how many pollen grains can be produced by dioecious then tetralocular anther with 40 microspore mother cell? So what should be your answer? Obviously, it is 640. Very simple. In each tetrad you have 4. So in Diotheus, in tetralocular, obviously it should be 640. Very simple. Okay. Next. The post-fertilization events which occur within the embryo sac include dash. And what is that? Seed formation, fruit formation. Next is sporogenesis and embryogenesis. Next is endosperm formation and embryogenesis, and endosperm formation and gametogenesis. So what I told you, you should have the things which are very clear, that the post fertilization changes. So your answer here is endosperm formation and embryogenesis. Got it? These are the two major changes which are going to be there after the process of double fertilization. Got it? So these are the very exclusive questions which we have discussed. Hope so you are getting all the answers very perfectly. You can you can do the best part of this is prepare the mind map of all the content which are there in this topic, that is reproduction in lower and higher plants. Prepare the mind map for pollination, types of pollination, then the different agencies for the pollination, examples you are supposed to mention here, then development of monocot embryo, development of dicot embryo, and besides that you should be doing the best part of this is post fertilization changes and all these things, and definitions of parthenocarpy, adventitious this thing, and polyembryony and all. Every example you are supposed to remember by heart. Then it will be not difficult for you to remember, so that you can get the out of marks here in this topic, that is reproduction in lower and higher plants, students. Okay. So all the best for all of you. Thank you.